You've studied piano at the conservatory?
Yes.
It's very different. I mean, piano, you know, playing piano to playing wine.
It's
How do you reconcile from the music training to winemaking?
Italian Wine Travel with Stevie Kim.
Hello, my name's Stevie Kim and welcome back to Italian Wine Podcast on the road edition. This is actually an impromptu episode because I wasn't really supposed to do any interviews. Here I am here in Etna, as you might have guessed, because I am now what they call the madrina, which means the godmother of Etna. There is for the Contrade del Etna. Here we thought we actually made a sneak getaway, and we are here with Giuseppe Russo of Girolamo Russo Winery from Etna. Ciao Giuseppe.
Ciao Stevie.
We are now you can't see, I think, right now, but just in front of me is, of course, Etna. So where are we?
And we are in the other side. This Contrada is feudo. My family was these vineyards. After since 20 years, or at least, I decided to continue to work here to make wine.
So Giuseppe, listen, were you raised and born in Etna?
Yes. I'm from. My family was from Passo Pisciaro.
Right.
Passo Pisciaro is the village at the center of the northern side of Etna, the northern area of Etna. It's like Barolo for Barolo or Montalcino for Brunello. I was born there, and I lived for many years when I was young. And then I stayed I studied in Catania. I studied classical music, piano, then literature, Italian literature. When my father died in 2003, I decided to come back to found this winery that has my father's name.
You've studied piano at the conservatory?
Yes.
It's very different. I mean, piano, playing piano to playing wine.
It's
How do you reconcile from the music training to winemaking?
I don't know. I think that it's easier to make wine than to play a piece of Chopin or Berg. Like a piece of music, the pianist build the interpretation, analyzing every particular notes, but having at the same time an idea of where to build the whole piece.
Yeah, so you're thinking about from the grape going into the end product, which is wine, all the different processes, and you're looking at your music notes and then thinking about the big music, the end performance, I suppose.
I continue to use the same method to make wine. Then I don't know if association between wine and the classical music, I don't know. It's a easy game.
Right. It's very interesting. I think it's also very unique. So we don't have very much time, I know, but can you tell us, give me an overview as to how many wines labels you make and the volume and which area you're focused and perhaps what you're known for, your signature wine?
Since the beginning, I start to understand better and better my single vineyard, my old vines, and in different contradas, especially in Feudo, San Lorenzo, Feudo di Mezzo, Calderara, Sottana, And the focus has to express better and better every year, every vintage, the soul of each terroir, each soil, each vineyards. For this reason now I make 4 single vineyard labels. Calderara Sottana, Feudo di Mezzo, Feudo, where we are, and San Lorenzo, that is the most northern contrada on Etna DOC area. A classic red wine, Arina, and 3 white wines, Caricante, Nerina, dedicated to my mother, that wanted a white wine, and Nerina means small black, because
okay. Right,
so
exactly.
I dedicated just for joke also, not, and plus a rosé. And since 17 I added this label. This is San Lorenzo, a part of San Lorenzo, an area, a micro area of San Lorenzo that my father loved. Particularly, he called Piano delle Colombe, that means where the doves fly, because the birds went to eat the grapes. My father considered this part a special part, and after a few years, a few vintages, I can say that my father was right.
Do you want to tell us a little bit more about this wine for the wine geeks out there? This is 14.5%.
Yes.
Right? And how many bottles are you producing?
1,800. I feel a small production. My market, my best market are Italy and USA especially. Then also in North Europe and in Asia too.
But in some terms of percentage, international and Italy?
Italy 30%, Italy 70% international.
Oh, okay, so it's mostly international, right? You're originally from this area, and you've started a little bit later, but then we've had, I mean, other than of course Salvafotti, who's the alpha of Etna, the people who started kind of the Etna movement was, of course, Franti de Graia, Andrea Franchetti, Franco Nilis, and they kind of started at the same time, but they're foreigners, and you're the only Italian. What kind of relationship did you have with them, and what is it now? How do you see, what is your perspective as the native? Native son of Etna.
A great opportunity. I am here with you because before Marco de Grazia, Andrea Franchetti, and Franco Nielsen came here. Otherwise, for the native world, sarebbe stato, it would have been a little bit hard.
Yeah, more challenging.
Yes. They opened this way.
Paradoxically, the international influence of these three, the trifecta, what I would like to call the Franchetti, de Grazia, and also Franco Nielsen, has really helped, facilitated the international presence and interest, and has fermented that interest, and certainly Etna is what is today because also them. And I think Etna, everybody, anyone in the wine world, they know Etna, but they were the movers and shakers who have made this possible. So that's it for now. I would like to wrap for now, but we'll have to come back. Chin Chin with Italian wine people directly from Etna with Giuseppe Russo. Ciao ragazzi, alla prossima.